Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So it's another Wednesday, which means it's time for another update video, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the updated Marley's farm with improved graphics, new obstacles in both of Marley's races, and so much more. Now before we jump into it, I do want to mention very quickly that I do have the coronavirus right now. I tested positive with like a self-test yesterday. I'm getting a PCR test tomorrow to make sure, but my brother is also positive. Probably contracted it from him, so I most likely also have COVID. So if you notice that in my voice because my nose is so stuffed, then that's what it is. Now, besides all the updated graphics at Marley's farm, we also have a brand new questline in memory of Ronnie Bob Summers, which I assume we're going to find out who that is in the questline because I've never heard of that name before. Quite interesting. So yeah, if you're interested in today's update, then make sure you keep on watching, and then now without any further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So right now we are headed to the updated Marley's farm, and right off the bat, it is so much more organized and there is a bit more space over here, which I like for sure. I do want to mention the English thoroughbreds that used to be here are now over here, and also the Percherons are still here as well. The other horses from Marley's farm have been moved to the horse market, so just in case you were searching for the horses that are no longer here, they're now at the horse market. We have Marley's house right over here with all the beautiful plants hanging from them. I love this kind of style. We also have plants in our backyard which look like this and they kind of grow up really pretty. The little shop over here has also gotten an update. I really like that the characters are now standing in front of the shops instead of behind the counter. It's just much more inviting, and it looks like that person's actually standing there to help you and not just to get your money, you know what I mean? This little house with the items on the racks in front of it is really cute as well. I love it. This over here is the barrel racing area. It doesn't really seem to have changed a lot except for graphics, but it still looks really good. And then we also have the big arena on this side, which also doesn't seem to have changed much. I do see a button down here pop up, and this button is a little feature that has been added to most of the new and updated areas. Basically, if you click on this button, you can select everyone, riding club members, and if you're in a group members. And basically what this does, if you select riding club members, for example, you can only see the members of your club in this arena. You can also go back to everyone or select group members. And with that being said, I think that was pretty much everything for the new look of Marley's farm, and then now I want to get on to the new quest line about this new character. And in order to do this quest line, you must be a star rider and have completed the quest where Courtney and Carl Franz start the cafe on the rooftop of Silverglade Vineyard, which is a quest that happens quite early on in the game's lore, so you should have done it if you're like level 12-13. Now over here's Marley, and the quest starts over here, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Y'all right, Izabella, here for some barrel racing? I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a pickle. It's not often I'm busy, but today my hands are full. You see, today marks 15 years since my dear dad passed away. Ronnie Bob Summers was his name. Oh, so it's Marley's dad, and he was the meanest farmer in all of Jorvik. I've never seen a man till soil so fast. Did you ever meet the feller? You must have. He's hard to miss. He had brown hair, wore a plaid shirt, red boots, and dungarees. I wasn't on Jorvik 15 years ago, exactly. Like, the game didn't even exist 15 years ago. This game just turned 10 years old. Well, now you know all about the great man, I can explain why I'm so unbearably busy today. Me and my siblings are dead set on raising a memorial in our father's honor. It's going to be glorious. You just wait. So you're willing to help the Summers out? You're too kind. Now, what can you do? Yes, the big dilemma. We're missing the very thing we're going to honor my father by. The painting. I ordered the portrait from an up-and-coming artist from Jorvik City. He has some small art studio in Aideen's Plaza. I can't leave the farm, so would you do me a favor of hunting down the artist? I definitely could, and I'm pretty sure I know who this person is, so let's go ahead and go to Aideen's Plaza and try to hunt this artist down. And then here we have our painter, Rami, and he says, the portrait of that farmer dude? Ugh, I sent it up days ago. What do you mean? We still don't have it. Poor Marley should have totally gotten that painting like yesterday. That GV person who does a lot of deliveries picked it up. He likes to have a coffee in the mall. Maybe you can find him there. Peace. Good luck, my dude. Okay, so I guess I'm headed to Jorvik City Mall. I really hope it's going to be less laggy over there. I assume it will be laggy because 18's Plaza from everywhere in Jorvik City is the most laggy for me. Don't know why, but for some reason it is. Okay, here we are. Let's go ahead and head into the coffee shop, and there he is, our delivery guy. What do you have to say for yourself? I need that portrait. Is this important? I was just about to enjoy my third Jorvik's 20 caramel iced macchiato. You're waiting on GB too, huh? Better get in line. I've been here for the best part of an hour waiting on him to finish that milkshake he calls coffee. Mind if I ask you a question? You see, my friend Sunshine Joytree has been doing a kind of personality quiz on people of Jorvik to find what drives them, why they love the island. She calls it Heartbeat of Jorvik, something about everyone on the island being tied together with some kind of magical gift thingy. If you ask me, it's a great way to get to know people you wouldn't usually speak to. So why do you love Jorvik? What keeps you here, Izabella? Well, my love for horses, but also the magic and mystery that lies at every corner. I love this game specifically for the magical lore. Oh, so you're more of the detective type, huh? We've come across some bizarre, unexplainable things during our adventures, my friends and I. Weirdest rumor I've heard is about these bizarre hatch doors dotted around Jorvik. At night, they're set to glow. Ever seen them? That was really insightful. Thank you for your time, Izabella. Oh, look, it seems JB has finally finished his milky sugar water brew. Go ahead, you can speak with him first. Consider it thanks for your time with the quiz. See you around, and remember only two things in life are certain: death and syntaxes. This, obviously, is syntax. Okay, great. This is the second, in-between break in a quest line, because at first at Marley's farm we also had Big Bonnie, but I didn't include that because it's just a weird cut in the story and I don't really understand why it's there. Honestly, I would like more quest lines in which we actually get to do something and not just run around Jorvik for characters. Like, give us a challenge, give us something to do in these quest lines, because, okay, I get it, we're asking for quest lines, but we're also not asking for text and text and text to read. But maybe that's coming later on, can't judge yet because I haven't played through the entire quest line. Okay, my coffee is all finished. Now I'm ready to face the day. I just love coffee so much. It's like a part of my personality or something. Hee. Oh, right, you wanted something? Painting from Rami? Drop that at the harbor. I think I might go for another coffee. No, please stop your coffee. Okay, so Jorvik City Harbor is Pier 13, and the character we need to talk to next is right over here, and this is... He doesn't really have a name. Okay, anyway, let's talk to him. Hello, you looking for a painting by any chance? Yes, I am. I'll look for the shipping info for you if you can help me document the labels on these shipping containers. Finally, we get something to do. I was complaining about this like a second ago, and now we have something to do. Now, where do I find... Oh, I just have to click on there. It's not very interactive, but then again, I guess it's nice to learn about how we ship packages across the world. And I guess you can see this as like a little game because on the screen it also appears for who this package is and what it is. So you can also play a little game of why would they need this item. So for example, here are the last few containers. This one, I have to wait a second, is for Carl Peterson from Starshine Ranch and their genuine Texan riding boots, obviously for him to ride his horses at the ranch. I'm trying to find a way to really enjoy this quest line, but so far it's taken me half an hour to find a painting. This game isn't even about paintings. Like... It's just funny to me, I'm so sorry. Your parcel has been traced to the Silverglade post office. A kid named Derek took a hold of it. Find him and you might find your package. Good luck. So you're telling me that all this time, this package has been with Derek in Silverglade Village, which is literally next to Marley's farm? No, my bus just left. Oh my goodness, Diana, our bus just left. That's so sad. I missed my bus. It's been 4 years since I took the bus every single day to school, and I try to take the bus again, and I miss it. Obviously. Are you sure you can carry this by yourself? It's a bit awkward to carry. Oh, but you have Dusk. I'm sure the two of you can handle it together. So the painting is right over here. We picked it up. Finally, Derek had the painting. I do have to say it's quite anticlimactic that the painting we've been running all across Jorvik for appears to be in the exact same spot as where we started, or at least very, very close, because look, over here is Marley's farm. And now we get to join the siblings for the memorial. Welcome, dear brothers and Courtney. We're gathered gathered here today to honor a great family man, the greatest of them all, in fact. Oh dear. Last year, we all remember that we lost our dear dad, the man, the myth, the legend, Ronnie Bob Summers. Quit telling everyone I'm dead! Awkward silence. Sometimes I can still hear his voice carrying through the potato fields telling us he misses us. And a bunch of question marks from me. You know what, Ronnie? I'll call you back in a bit. I've got some explaining to do. Listen, all of you, before this memorial comes to an end, can I have a word? It's, about your dad. So about your father, kids, I have something to explain. It's true, your dad, he's not dead. He's not what? See, I tried to tell you all. What? Now, I'm just confused. Yes, I know there are not enough hours in the day to explain it, but just know dear old Ronnie Bob is alive and well. I'm sure he'll appreciate the painting regardless. Like I said, it's too tricky to explain. Just know that I'm a very good friend of your dad, and sometimes having just one of someone isn't enough. And that is a thing that wonders of science, technology, and a smattering of robotics can fix. Sometimes Jorvik can be incredibly dull, that one must get inventive and spice things up a little bit. Whatever, I'm just happy we paid homage to our dad. Carney, Courtney, let's get out of here. Yes, that's all well and good. I best be off now. Cheerio to the lot of you. Hold up, so we didn't actually get an explanation for what happened to Marley's dad? I mean, the only thing I can think of is that maybe the dad did die, but then Bonnie used some sort of technology to bring him back to life? I'm not really sure, but this is quite a weird ending to this quest line. And we also got a little shirt, and to be honest, I kind of like this. It also has max stats, which is amazing, and I just want to take a look a little bit more close up. Look how cute this shirt is. It's a pledge shirt. It's actually really cute. I like this. And I'm kind of disappointed to say that the shirt is one of the few things I actually like about this quest. I have quite a lot of criticisms, and here they are. So first off, I just want to talk about the fact that SSO made us run all over Jorvik City for this painting, and it ended up being at the post office next to Marley's farm. Considering how tracking information online works nowadays, Marley should have known it was at the post office, and he could have just asked us to pick it up at the post office and given us more things to do. Like, having us run all over Jorvik, okay, it does make the quest longer, but that doesn't mean it's good content, you know what I mean? The way I would have done this is I would have also made you look for the painting, of course, but I would have just told you it's at Derek in Silverglade Village, and then I would have made you look for the crates from the memorial. You could have made the players build the memorial themselves, like we do with the Midsummer Pool, for example. That's also a great example of how this could have been done better, and also, this is just an idea, but in my country, when we have memorials, for example, my grandpa's memorial from 3 months ago, they play music during the memorial, so maybe you could have had someone come over to Marley's farm with musical experience and have them create a little song with you. That doesn't have to be complicated at all. You could have just like made this quest line where you had to press a few buttons and you'd have a song, and then have that song play in the background of the speech from Marley. It's just an idea, but it's a way of making this questline longer without having it be boring. You get what I mean? As for the fact that they split up the Marley update into 3 separate updates, I just think that's totally unnecessary. Like, we had this questline, which, let's be honest, nothing actually happened. Like, we had the memorial thing over here. I'm sure the painting did take some time to implement into the game. We had Big Bonnie appear there. We labeled some containers at Pier 13, but I'm gonna be honest, that is not the top tier gaming content that I'm used to from Star Stable. Next week we are getting a new race, which, to be honest, one singular new race, if that's gonna be all for next week's update, in my opinion, it simply just isn't enough. And then the week after the race, we're apparently getting a new paddock prop system, which, curious to see how that's gonna go, but a paddock prop system is not really some revolutionary content, so I don't really see the point in making this a 3-part update when it could have been a 1-part hard update, let's be honest. But oh well, we'll see next week what I think of next week's update. It may be more than just one race, who knows? I'm just gonna have to wait and see. But for now, that was everything for today's update. And with that being said, that was everything for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Also, if you would like to see more of my content, all you have to do is subscribe down below, as well as turn on those notifications to all. And lastly, I want to know from you guys what you're thinking of this update. I'm not really happy with it, but maybe some other people are. And if you are, good on you. And I hope everyone is going to have an amazing rest of their week. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week on Wednesday. Bye guys!